Subject verb agreement, singular you add s. Subject verb agreement, plural no s. Subject verb agreement, singular you use is. Subject verb agreement, plural use are. Hello there. You have something for me? Let me see. A letter. Dear Lily, how can we make the subject and the verb of a sentence agree with each other? Great! This is exactly what I was singing a while back. Another day, another topic to be discovered. Today's discussion is all about 10 rules in subject-verb agreement. Before we begin, let's recognize first the function of our subject and our verb in the sentence. Subject tells us what the sentence is about. It can be either a noun or a pronoun. It can be either singular or plural, while verb represents the action of a sentence. How to make the subject and verb agree? Firstly, identify the subject of the sentence. Next, decide if the subject is singular or plural. Lastly, decide which verb form will match with the subject. The 10 subject-verb agreement rules. Rule 1. Singular subject takes singular verb and plural subject takes plural verb. This is the most commonly used rule on subject-verb agreement and will serve your purpose on most occasions. But like any other things, Rule 1 has exception. It is the singular subjects I and you take plural verbs. Rule 2. A linking verb takes the form of its subject. Now, what is a linking verb? A linking verb, unlike the action verb, doesn't show any action. It serves the limited purpose of connecting one idea to the other. Rule 3. A compound subject comprising of two or more nouns joined by "and" requires a plural verb. But here are exceptions. Exception 1. Compound subjects qualified by each or every take singular verbs. And exception 2. Certain subjects separated by "and" are so inseparable that they are considered singular and hence they take singular verbs. Fourth rule. A singular subject takes a singular verb, even if other nouns are connected to it by, with, as well as, in addition to, except, together with, and no less than. Fifth rule. Use a singular verb form after each, either, everyone, everybody, neither, nobody, and someone. Rule 6. Two singular subjects connected with either or, neither nor, not only, but also take a singular verb. But here is an exception. If one subject is singular and the other is plural, use the verb form of the subject that is closest to the verb. Rule 7. Use a singular verb form after none when the word means no one or not one. However, use a plural verb when none suggests more than one thing or person. 8th rule. Some nouns such as news, physics, statistics, economics, gymnastics, aerobics, missiles, mumps, and headquarters that end in s seem to be plural, but are actually singular, and hence they take singular verbs. Rule 9. Collective nouns such as class, herd, public, crew, team, government, company, audience, and group usually take singular verbs. However, here is an exception. When a collective noun is considered as a collection of individuals, as opposed to a single unit, it takes a plural verb. Finally, Rule 10. Uncountable nouns usually take singular verbs. As the name suggests, uncountable nouns can't be counted. Example, hair, milk, water, butter, honey, and syrup. Now, you already learned the subject and the verb in a sentence, how to make the subject and verb agree, and the 10 subject-verb agreement rule. Now, try to recognize the subject-verb agreement rule evident in these sentences. We love cooking at home. In fact, each one of us has our very own specialties. However, none of us is perfect, and sometimes we commit mistakes in preparing dishes. In the sentences, what rules are being observed? Yes, you're correct. Rule 1, Rule 5, 7th rule, and back to Rule 1. Alright, now it's your time to create sentences on your own. See you next time!